Good morning and welcome back to Riverview Farm. It's the 2nd of November 1949. We have got on a load of bales first thing this morning to go over and sell at the farmer's market. Then we'll go and get John Deere and sort out about getting this grass drilled. I've got a couple of 3 days left yet, but want to get it as quick as we can. So our little farm all here is carting bales to the farmer's market at the minute. Take a while getting over there and settling them, but we will be back on cultivation and drilling work when we get going. Plenty of ploughing to do as well. So yeah, we will. We've also got some spraying to do. That wheat that we put in needs spraying, otherwise we're going to end up with the duff yield. Farm staying over at the sheep farm now. We need one more tractor over there for a pallet tractor. We shall see what we get. John Deere's a good pallet tractor, so it may go over there. Load of bales sold. We've got several bales to sell, so once we get the grass drilled and the spraying done, we can have a day just clearing bales. Let's see how much money we get for these bales. And get ourselves onto the cultivator again. It's a little bit misty this morning, the sun's only just rising. This little old tractor going to be working on this job for a while yet. Come into 1950, we will hopefully get some different tractors to have a go on. Really hoping that it's not long before the Ford and Fordson backs come out. Did message the modder who makes them, and he says they are on the way. He's well, probably not at the minute, but they are going to be sorted. Bring this out of here, get ourselves in here and see how much we actually make off this load of hay. Not going to be a fortune, but There we are, £3,681, which isn't a fortune at all, but better making us a bit of money than sitting to rot in the field. We'll get this back up to the yard and then we will go get the grass sorted a little more. Fairly long trek to get back to the field. But anyway, we will see you once we get on the John Deere. Okay, we are on the John Deere. We will give you enough time to clear from where we was before and then come back at 11 o'clock. Maybe a slightly longer episode today because we started off with selling a load of bales. Our guy there sat on his John Deere Model A. Shouldn't be too long getting this cultivation work done. This tractor will be one of the tractors that goes for pallet work, I think. Should be fine on that. Especially over at the sheep farm. Found one or two of the trees. I've got a couple more to get around yet. As long as we get this grass in, then we can concentrate on getting the bales collected, ploughing done. Clock up a few hours for getting this grass sorted and the ploughing done. Do need a couple of new tractors come the new year. One to take over and do the main cultivation and drilling work, ploughing, one for whatever, or load of tractor work and pallet back tying on it. You may use the old Alice. One of our tractors we're getting is coming as a mowing tractor, tedding tractor, all those lovely jobs. We will get another grey Fergie on the go. We have extended this field as well while we've been doing this. The old tractor does sound nice. how much money we've got come time to buy the new tractors. We'll get the baling done, the drilling done once we get this cultivated. Soon be up to the next tree. Field makes more sense, or these two fields combined make more sense to sort out the grass work better than going all the way up where we was. Time we will be close or even going around the tree a little. Well, we get around the tree at least one more time. Just circle around the tree, make sure we get right to the edge. We will see you at 11 o'clock and see how things is going. Okay, we are getting through the cultivation work. We should hopefully get started drilling today. We've got a lot to do now. We'll see when we turn round how far we've got to go, plus the headlands, which is only a couple of 3 times around the field. So that is all we've got left to do. The drawing row's coming up as well. We are going around the final tree now. We have circled the tree so we get it all easy enough. Down here. There we go. Around. Yeah, another couple of rounds after this one we will be on the headlands, I think, which is good. I've got the hay bales to collect at some point, a bit of wheat to sell at some point. We've got milk sales coming every day, so should be good. John Deere will keep busy for a few days yet. Farmer will keep busy as well with clearing the hay bales out of the field. We are going to make that into 2 fields and have an arable field over there as well. Tractor popping away quite happily. We are expecting a Morrison's delivery any time, so if we chop off without warning, that's the reason why. Way into here, there we go. I think by the time you come back to us after this segment, we should be with the drill. We have got to get the seed over here as well, but go straight through here, that's good. Here, there we go. See a fair way down to that split between the 2 fields. Go on to the headlands at all now. Really do enjoy this last year. We haven't got into my era of tractors yet, of course, but these predated me by a good few years. In the corner now. Sound of that tractor popping away. Sound of the 40s and 50s. The old John Deere pop used to have the Marshall pop as well. Pity nobody's made a Marshall, because that would have been good for towing trailed implements or trailers. I remember even in my time, my dad on his farm used to bind the wheat and barley and have it thrashed, and Amblins, who are now, well, was Amblins Transport, I don't know whether they still exist or not. But before there was Amblins Transport, they had farm equipment. We had the Class Matador and the Matador Giant. We used to go contract harvesting. They had those combines in my dad's field. They had the Marshall and the Marshall threshing machine. I remember the Marshall popping away as it threshed corn. I was probably four or 5 years old then, and still remember it. Dad had, like the farmer we've got, I remember him spinning potatoes out with that. Three or four headlands here to be done. Now I've got to get into this breed. And I think we'll have the headlands to do then. Probably the last of the main body of the field, this. Is indeed. So let's get ourselves back to the end and start on the headlands now. By the time you join us back, I think we will be on the drill, or getting everything set up to do the drilling. Start here, at least we finish at the right end of the field when we get cultivation work done. Start on the headlands, and we will see you 2 o'clock and see how far we've got. Okay, we're getting the drilling done. We've narrowed the track down so we don't skip anything as we did when we did the winter wheat. It'll take a little longer to get through the field, but at least all of it will be seeded. Covered a little bit of ground before you got here. We've got the drill over and the trailer with the seeds on. We're all set until we get all this done. Travelling a little quicker, if not any wider than we was previous. Once we get the grass in, we can concentrate on getting that hay sold, getting the ploughing done, getting the wheat sold that's in the grain bin, looking after the cattle. That will see us through the winter. Well, we get back on the land again, cultivating and drilling oats, planting potatoes. Around the first tree. bit of the day left to get as much of the drilling done as we can, and we've got to roll it. What tractors we are buying next year yet. I know one, we're going to get TE20, or the Ford that we're using as a TE20. Crack on with the drilling as much as we can today. May have to finish it off tomorrow, and that should finish it and have it rolled, I think, tomorrow, as long as the weather stays right for us. We have got 3 more days after this where we can do it, and it should all be good. Can always, of course, do the rest of the grass drilling in the spring. At least we're getting some in here where we can make some hay for our cattle. See how far through this we can get today. We've got 4.5 hours in game to get it done. Still awaiting our Morrison's order. That's a suck. They've cancelled my Morrison's order. They can get stuffed. We shall order from somewhere else. Why they've cancelled my order. Idiots. I'll have a look on. Once we finish this segment, I'll pause and have a look on Amazon and see why they've cancelled it. Alexa, delivery update. Alexa, delivery update.
I didn't find any open orders at the end.
Yeah, don't know why they've done that. They're just a bunch of idiots at Morrison's, it appears. They'll do an Iceland order instead, I think. We'll be able to get more stuff from Iceland than we did Morrison's anyway. John Deere Model A working pretty well at the moment. Alexa, stop. Alexa carrying on listening to me, sending me voices over to Morrison's. Downside to Alexa now, it records everything you say. We're covering a good bit of ground with the drill, which is good. Tractor plodding along at 7 miles an hour, so covering the ground pretty well. Got some deer there running about in the field. Trying to read a text while I'm driving, never a good thing. Went a little too far there. Okay, we are back for the last stint. Been around, is it 3 trees? Got 3 trees to go around, so we're about halfway through the main body of the field. Yeah, we will crack on till 7 o'clock after you leave us, and hopefully get a good ways through the drilling so we can get it drilled and rolled tomorrow, get those hay bales collected up and the ploughing done. Also got to sell that bit of wheat that we've got to keep selling milk, keep the money coming in. We have got payments going out for over at the sheep farm where we bought that, took a mortgage out to buy it. We also need to split that field into 2, so we've got enough grass for the sheep. Whether we split it straight up and down or crossways across the field, haven't made my mind up as yet. Could have the grass at one end and have the crop at the top of the field, bottom end of the field. Would mean we was running through the grass to get to the arable field, but that doesn't matter too much, I don't think. We are almost up to the fourth tree now. So I do think we will get this done pretty quickly tomorrow and get the rolling done. Soon be into longer rows in here for a little while. Tractor will go on to ploughing. Let's get ourselves around this tree. Couple of times around. It's getting a bit dark now already. Get ourselves set in and we'll turn the lights on the tractor. See what we're doing until nightfall. Continue on for an hour after you've left us, maybe a little over an hour. We'll soon be having to bring the Alice down a little bit to fill up with seed. Drilling is going pretty quickly, which is good. We've got the settings for it about spot on, I think, now. We need to go around the tree. There we are, beyond that, almost the far side of the field now. A bit of a mist in the air. See it reflecting in the lights of the tractor. Good ways through this by the time we finish at 7 o'clock. When we start back tomorrow, we will quickly come to the end of the drilling. Gone pretty well. So today that is where we're going to leave you. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. It will all help with the algorithms here on YouTube. If you are new here and you'd like to keep up with what we do, please subscribe to the channel. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.